1 in 4 migrants in Germany wants to leave. That's according to a new study. That's bad news for a country desperate for skilled workers to fill shortages. Deutsche Welle correspondent Warda Imran joins us now from Berlin. Warda, hi there. What are the top reasons then for people wanting to leave Germany?
Thanks for having me. Yes, there's a ton of reasons why immigrants and especially skilled workers are choosing to turn their backs on Germany. And the leading cause is high taxes and family reunion. Many people, according to the survey by the Federal Employment Agency, so its official numbers, are leaving looking for better opportunities with higher pay. Now, depending on how much you earn, income tax could be north of 40%, which is a lot. Another big reason, and one that also seems to be pulling companies down, is bureaucracy. Now, add to this mix sharply rising discrimination, high levels of Islamophobia, anti-Semitism, and it paints a really hard picture. Almost 2/3 of the people surveyed said that they felt discriminated against, at work, in the housing market, in public spaces, or when they were talking to the police. And the rise of the far-right political parties here in Germany have also contributed to this. So it's not a rosy picture at the moment in Germany for skilled workers who know that they will be valued and paid well anywhere in the world.
Is Germany doing anything to change its ways or make it easier for migrants?
Well, on paper, yes, for sure. The previous government introduced opportunity cards, promised faster citizenship routes, simplified the process of recognizing foreign qualifications and increased digitalization. So on paper, definitely a lot of efforts were made. But, it's a different story when immigrants land here and they face a whole host of issues, some of which we just talked about, like the housing crisis, but also not necessarily feeling welcomed, worrying about politics and domestic political conversations. And during the course of the recent election, migration was a hot topic, as is everywhere in the world. And if the debate, skews negatively, then this is sure to have an impact on those planning to come here and also those that are already here. And this is really bad news for a country that's looking to pull in at least 400,000 people each year.
Wow, Warda, migration's been such a divisive issue all over the world, hasn't it? Give us an insight, if you will, into what the German population thinks.
So it's a bit hard to quantify what the pulse of the general population is. But we're talking about a country where more than a quarter of the people have some kind of migration background. 21 million people have come into Germany since 1950. More than 1 in 6 doctors here are foreign citizens. So, they're very well in some ways integrated. But personally, what I think could be the issue is that sometimes citizens here tend to lump together refugees, asylum seekers, and skilled workers, in the same group as foreigners. And so the perception can be a bit negative, but I do think it really does vary depending on where you are in Germany. In Berlin, where I am, the capital, the public is very diverse, multicultural, and even then, that's not without its faults. So I really think the mood shifts depending on where you are. But the reality is that for Germany's economic engine to pick up again, they do need a lot more skilled workers than they have now.
Warda, thanks for that. Taking a look at the satellite, a high